You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, you guys. Salute chat. Y'all coming in the building. Appreciate all y'all for coming back in here. Like, share, subscribe. Got some more breaking news. Keep y'all up to date on what's been going on around the clock on this entire situation surrounding Carmelo Anthony and a guy who has decided to put himself at the forefront of the foolishness, a stone cold racist by the name of Jake Lang, a guy that was pardoned by the current president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. He has now come out, you guys, and there is a more than serious situation as he has $1 million bond on his head. He claims that he was yanked up today, or I should say, he was yanked up yesterday, uh, like he was El Chapo, taken into custody, thrown in solitary, and is now looking at $1 million bond. Now, there's some news on him right now, you guys. This guy was at the trial. Uh, he was at the trial, outside of the trial, a couple days before the judgment came, the ruling came down. And he made some terroristic threats, and now he has to pay the price for those threats that he made on the life of young Carmelo Anthony. Now, he basically has been arrested and has $1 million bail for making terroristic threats. He basically threatened to unalive Carmelo Anthony, and now, after seeing how serious his charges are, he is now trying to walk that back and say, well, he was just joking, because now he has potentially put a monkey wrench in this whole situation. Now, I'm going to play this from the news so you guys can pretty much, who don't know, get caught up and know what's going on. And then I'm going to take y'all right to exactly what's going on right now as far as the allegations that he is now saying his life was threatened by the Black Panthers that were outside of the trial. And he's also now claiming that he has been assaulted by the black police officers in Texas at the Texas prison. But I'm going to go ahead and play this now so you guys can see what happened, and then we're going to catch up. Let's go.
We've also learned about the arrest of far-right influencer Jake Lang. The pardoned January 6th rioter who lives in Florida made multiple appearances outside the Carmelo Anthony trial this week. He's now in the Dallas County Jail on a $1 million bond and is facing charges of making terroristic threats. It's Lang's second arrest in North Texas this month.
Now, so that's his second arrest in North Texas this month. Now, hold on, you guys. So now, you guys, you saw that, and now we have this, right? So this is all over the news, and so now, here's the situation right here, right? Jake Lang is now complaining, and he is stating that he has been beaten while in custody. Now, I will go ahead and share this with you guys. This is a message that he has had released through his social media platform. It says that I can't believe they have me back in solitary. This is the biggest crybaby I've ever seen. He says, I can't believe they have me back in solitary hellhole. I only got out of this cell 3 hours a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 a.m. I get to leave on this cell and stand in an empty cage outdoors. Complete solitary confinement plus a $1 million bond, all because, and he claims, he jokingly, this is what he claims, he's been thrown in solitary. He's been thrown in the hole, basically. And he says that they've only given him 3 hours a week out of his cell. They're hitting this nigga with capital punishment for all of that racist stuff he was pulling outside the courthouse. But he's claiming, he says, complete solitary confinement plus a $1 million bond, all because now he's claiming, you guys, and for you guys who don't know what's going on, chat, this is what's going on. He has thrown an entire monkey wrench in this Carmelo Anthony situation. Why? Because he came out. He has now been arrested and has a $1 million bond because this fool came out, and basically he came out and stated that if the jury did not vote Carmelo Anthony be found guilty, that he would take matters into his own hands. And then outside the courthouse, he stated that Carmelo Anthony should be hung and unalived outside of the courthouse, basically popped in the dome outside of the courthouse, right? And so he showed up to the courthouse with a bulletproof vest on. He showed up with a sign on, and he showed up antagonizing all the black folks that was outside and trying to get them to crash out so that they can unalive a black person, in my opinion, right outside that courthouse in the same fashion as the guy he supports, Chud the Builder, who's a stone cold racist. But anyways, he is now crying again because he has $1 million bail. He's stuck and he doesn't have any money. So now he's crying because the stuff that he did has him on his ass now. So he says that he has complete, and I'm reading from the second paragraph. He says complete solitary confinement, plus he has a $1 million bond, all because he said, I jokingly. So now he's saying that he wasn't being serious outside the courthouse. He's saying, I jokingly said that I would carry out the capital punishment of Karmelo Anthony. So let me read this how he says it. He says, I can't believe they have me back in solitary hellhole. I only get out this cell 3 hours a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. At 6 a.m., I get to leave this cell and stand in an empty cage outdoors. Complete solitary confinement, plus $1 million bond, all because he says, I jokingly. Now he's saying because he put himself in such a bad situation because he basically went on social media and admitted that he basically said if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty of first-degree murder, that he basically was going to stand on business and take care of it himself. So then he says here, he says, complete solitary confinement plus $1 million bond, all because I jokingly, now he says jokingly, he says, I jokingly said that I would carry out the capital punishment on Karmelo Anthony, question mark. He says he literally murdered a child at a track meet with a knife and admitted to it on the police scene. It is not alleged I did it, end quote, he said, and his bond was only $250,000. He said this aggressed, grossed, whatever he said, two-tiered justice system. Now, he said that before, and he got arrested in Tennessee when he said that in that racist Chud the Builder's trial or court hearing. Now he's saying this same stuff again. He said this agro-test, two-tiered justice. In fact, he says there were literally Black Panthers outside the courthouse, and he said the Black Panthers outside the courthouse threatened him, y'all. He says the Black Panthers outside the courthouse told him if the sheriffs weren't here, we he says the Black Panthers told him outside the courthouse, you guys, that if the sheriffs went outside, that they would hang him from a tree. And he said they threatened to push one of his supporters in a wheelchair in the traffic and unalive them. That's what he's claiming now. So he's claiming because he's locked up and on $100 million bond, he's claiming that now him saying that he would see to Karmelo Anthony's execution personally, right? If the jury didn't follow the instructions that he gave them that found him guilty, he's saying that that's a joke now. He was just joking, right? Imagine somebody going into court and telling the judge, "No, I was just joking when I told the jury that, man. I wasn't serious." But he's saying now that the Black Panthers threatened to hang him outside the courthouse. He's also saying that one of the Black Panthers threatened to push one of his supporters that was out there in a wheelchair in the traffic and unalive him. He says we cannot have this egregious differential on how people are treated in the justice system just because I'm white. He says we have a 14th Amendment to equal treatment under the law. He says the normal bond for a terroristic charge is $10,000 to $50,000. He said my bond was set at 100 times higher than the average rate. That's why I told y'all they're not playing with this. They're finna get him out of here, bro. He said, let that sink in for a minute. He said, because I'm white, my bond is 100 times more. He said, we're living in times where Henry Nowak can be stabbed and murked and treated like a wrongdoer because he was white. He says, we're living in times of extreme oppression and replacement of white people in Europe and America. He said, we're living in times of grave danger to speak your mind. They will either unalive you in cold blood like Charlie Kirk or imprison you for years like Tina Peters and Najera. We are living in perilous times and we need strong men to step now more than ever. There should be 10,000 more Jake Langs who emerge overnight now that they have confined me, he said. It is time for you. He's calling on all his racist white brothers to step up, be bold and courageous. And he's saying this in the name of the Lord. This dude is crazy. He says, fear does not live in a heart of a patriot. Jake Lang, political prisoner number. And then he puts that number down there. Now, not only this, you guys, this fool gave up himself, right? This fool is claiming now that he has been assaulted, right? And he puts a link to his Give Send Go up here talking about donate. Now he's crying and complaining, you guys, and saying that he got his ass beat by the black prison guards. If this ain't race bait, I don't know what is. He says Jake Lang has been attacked by a group of black prison guards in the Dallas County Jail. Let me repeat that again. He is now saying that he has been attacked by a group of black prison guards. This boy is trying to make this thing a race war. I told y'all this is real. Y'all thought I was joking when I said this. Y'all thought I was joking when I said that they're trying to make this an all-out race war. I told y'all what they're doing. He said, it says Jake has been attacked by a group of all black. Look what he said now. All black prison guards in the Dallas County Jail is what he's saying. You can literally see them manhandling him in his mugshot photo, he said. Bro, if he was attacked, why his face look like that? See, y'all talk all that shit. His face don't even look marked. What do you mean he's been attacked by a group of black prison guards? All black. Peep what he said now. All black prison guards in the Dallas County Jail. He said you can literally see them manhandling him in this mugshot photo. They haven't got him in a bed yet, and he slept on the concrete floor last night, they said. The guards are retaliating against Jake because of the Karmelo Anthony conviction. This dude right here is diabolical, y'all. And I told y'all this. He's a dude who could change his entire case because he went out there antagonizing and threatening black folks. And I told y'all, he basically straight up threatened the jury. And he admitted that he threatened the jury, y'all. He admitted that he threatened the jury. Right here, we have it right here. Here we go right here, you guys. I played this for you earlier.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty.
See, that statement right there is going to destroy him. He said this is before the jury even went for deliberation. This is the day before that. So the jury could have heard, if anybody from the jury was affected by this, and they can prove that, because they'll swear, they'll go interview all the jury, the judge, everybody, and they'll have them testify under oath, and they can do an investigation to see if any of those people were watching this guy because he went viral on social media doing this stuff all this week, right, during the trial. If they can find that, then that's grounds for a new trial. So, but this idiot, he basically called his people to post this on his page, and he forgot that he's on an open jail phone, and he admitted that he stated outside of the courthouse in the videos that went viral that if Karmelo Anthony was not found guilty of first-degree murder by the jury, if the jury did not find him guilty, that he was going to handle that shit himself. He was going to take matters into his own hands. Now, listen to what he said. He calls this person because now he's crying because he has no bail money. So now he didn't think his bail was going to be $1 million. They put his bail at $1 million because they're going to lock his ass up for real. Because he really threw a monkey wrench in this whole situation. Because now he is given more reasons for Karmelo Anthony, who's just filed an appeal, to get a new trial. Potentially, right? So it would take them investigating all of the jurors and finding out if any of the jurors were watching his social media X and saw his post making these threats. Now listen to this right here. Once again, you have the right to remain silent. What did he do? He came out talking because he needs donations. If he don't get donations, he'll be in jail for a long time before his court date.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice.
See, he said, simply because I said, if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, we'll deal with it. This is what he said. Listen to what I said to y'all. Listen to what I said to you guys. So he has put a monkey wrench in this thing because now this is being reported all over the news. This is in the Dallas Daily News, the Dallas Morning News, saying how this guy has come out here and now he's been arrested for this. Let me play this again so you guys can hear it again.
Hey guys, it's Jake Lang here. I'm in the Dallas County Jail. They ripped me off the plane today. Dozens of officers treating me like El Chapo. They drove me through the tarmac. They've arrested me for a felony, what's called terroristic threat, simply because I said that if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, that we the people will deal with justice. And this is a classic case of lawfare used to squash a First Amendment protester like myself. We had a press conference, an LED truck, speaker system, everything for our 6:30 press conference event outside the Karmelo Anthony murder trial to celebrate justice being done in this case and call out the rest of the American people to stand with us before another Rita Zarewski and another Austin Metcalf happens to make real change. And they shut down my voice. They arrested me. They're holding me here, probably on an exorbitant bond. I'm going to see the judge in the morning. So please, guys, go to my Gift and Go account, donate some money to help me get out of here. I'll be stuck here for months in solitary confinement if I don't make bond. This is two-tiered persecution against...
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
The white people of this world. We are under attack, and what they're doing to me, they want to do to all of us. I'm just at the forefront here. The lawfare and the weaponized DOJ and these deep state assets want to destroy us all. We cannot allow it to happen. If they do this to me, they can do it to you. Please, guys, stand up. We can't allow our good brothers like Chud, myself, and other great patriots to rot away in prison. Let's get me and my brothers home. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. And keep the faith. This fight is in the...
Now, so, again, this is what he said, right? This is what he said, right? So, we have this on the statements, right? So, that is what he said right there, you guys. And then, again, he is now... For you guys who don't know what happened, he is now accusing and he is saying that the Black Panthers, right? He's saying that the Black Panthers threatened to take his life. Let me repeat myself again. He is saying that the Black Panthers that were at Karmelo Anthony's trial threatened to take his life. He's also saying that they threatened to unalive his friend that was in a wheelchair out there, or his supporter that was in a wheelchair out there. He's also now saying that he has been attacked in the Dallas County Jail today by an all-black group of prison guards. That's what they're saying on his official page. That he is now, this guy's trying to start a complete race war. And it might have backfired, you guys, because his situation is bad, y'all. And I mean very bad. In fact, it is so bad, you guys. I'm going to show y'all. His situation is so bad. Hold on. Did I get this? Hold on. Let me put this up here for y'all. His situation is so bad, he doesn't have any way out. He doesn't have any money to bail out. He thought that it was going to be a little penny ante bail, right? That's what he thought. Not going to work. Not going to work. They on his helmet, bro. They on his helmet. Hold on, you guys. Let me show y'all. I want to show y'all what I'm talking about over here. That's what I want to do. I want to show everybody, kind of let you guys understand, right? And he is a white nationalist, right? Let me show you guys this. He is a white nationalist. Can y'all see my screen chat? There it goes right there. So this guy right here, right? Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Press 1 if y'all can hear me in the chat. Chat, can y'all hear me? Press 1 if you guys can hear me. Chat, let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me, chat? Chat, can y'all hear me? Oh, y'all can hear me? All right, cool. So this is what he did, chat. He is a white nationalist, like I told you guys, right? Oh, let me move that. He's a white nationalist, right? Now check this out, chat. White nationalist influencer in Dallas County jail, bond set at $1 million for a terroristic threat, right? So here it is right here for you guys to see. It says that Jake Lang is charged. I don't know why that shit moved. My bad, you guys. It says Jake Lang is charged with making a terroristic threat in the place to place the public in fear of serious bodily harm. Y'all see this right here, right? Now read this right here. Jake Lang, as you guys see on y'all screen. What the hell? Hold on, you guys. What the hell is this? Damn. That shit knocked me all the way off. Hold on, man. My bad. That junk trying to send me over to goddamn. That junk trying to send me to Dallas. So it says Jake Lang, as y'all see right there, is charged. And this right here shows you that he's a racist. White nationalist. Y'all see it right here on your screen. Y'all see it right here on your screen, chat. White nationalist influencer in Dallas County jail, bond set at $1 million, you guys. $1 million. Y'all see this, right? So it says Jake Lang is charged with making a terroristic threat to place the public in fear of serious bodily injury, interrupting public services, or influencing a government following his repeated appearances at rallies outside the Collin County courthouse in McKinney over the course of the Karmelo Anthony murder trial. He was seen around the courthouse holding signs reading "White Lives Matter." Now, it says, according to the jail records, his bond is set at $1 million. It says, according to the Dallas Morning News, Wednesday, an unnamed representative for Lang posted on X that Lang was removed from the airplane and handcuffed, but did not specify from which airport the plane in question was located. The post said that Lang did not specify from which airport the plane in question was located. The post said that Lang was arrested for saying that if the jury did not find Anthony guilty, he would take care of it himself. The Morning News report later added, "We reached out to the Dallas County Sheriff with questions, who referred us to the Collin County Sheriff with our questions. Collin County referred to the Texas Department of Public Safety and to the Collin County District Clerk." And it says this article will be updated when they receive further information. So yeah, that's his paperwork right there, y'all. Now again, back to this. Again, this dude is race baiting. Now he's saying that a group of all black prison guards beat him up. And he's saying that the Black Panthers threatened to take his life. And he's also saying that he was joking now about what he said about Karmelo Anthony. He said he wasn't serious when he said that he was going to do what he did to Karmelo Anthony, as you guys can see right there in that statement he put up right there. Right? Now, again, this is the same guy Donald Trump pardoned. Donald Trump pardoned this guy, right, on January the 6th. He pardoned this guy for the January the 6th riots last year. The January the 6th riots, he was a part of them, and Donald Trump pardoned this guy. And this guy, ever since he's gotten out, his charges have stacked up, but this is the biggest charge he's got yet. And again, he thought he was going to go down there and disrupt those whole proceedings, right? And so as you can see right here, like I said before, he now is blaming the Black Panthers and saying that this dude trying to flip this shit on black folks, man. Bro, take your L, bro. You came out here playing with black people. You know, you bothering black folks out there at the trial. We seen this shit, bro. We seen all the shit you was doing, dog. You was harassing black folks out there, bro. You was trying to get black folks to stand on something so then you could shoot and do something to a black person. That's why you had a bulletproof vest on out there. That's the only reason why you had that bulletproof. Why did you have a bulletproof vest on? Right? So these are real questions. These are real questions. And then they have to talk about some all black police officers in the prison beat him up. Beat him up. What a stone cold racist, man. Right? So yeah, this is what's going on, you guys. Y'all let me know, do y'all think that this dude, I don't think he got beat up, man. I look at his face, I look at the pictures they put up. Doesn't look like he got beat up to me, man. Doesn't look like he got beat up. He hadn't showed no marks on his body. He hadn't showed any other marks. So again, man, I don't see it, bro. And then he's saying that the Black Panthers threatened him. I didn't see no Black Panthers even interacting with them. I saw the Black Panthers out there, but they were minding their business, right? Meanwhile, matter of fact, I have pictures of this guy. Not only was he out there, he was out there doing this. Let me put this on the screen for you guys. Not only was this guy out there, let me show y'all what else he was doing out there. He was out there doing this. Let me put this up here for y'all. This is what he was doing out there at the goddamn courthouse. He was out there harassing black folks. Now, again, he had a bulletproof vest on, you guys. What is he doing out there with a bulletproof vest? And he had his partners with him beside him. So you can see he had his partners with him. Right? So obviously he was ready for something. You got a bulletproof vest on. You come out there. You obviously looking for something, Playboy. What you looking for, man? What you looking for, dog? Right? You want to call black folks the N-word, incite a race riot, and then once somebody do something to you, you have a reason to unalive them. Then once you get locked up, you start making up lies, talking about the Black Panthers threatening your life, and talking about the goddamn what else he say right here? He says, oh, he says he was just joking now. Now he found out how serious his charges are. Now all of a sudden he's just joking. Just dude the fuck up out of here, man. They got to get him out of here, bro. It's over with for this clown. So yeah, you guys, I want to come in here and tell y'all what he's saying is going on now, man. He's basically saying that they looking to unalive him. There's a lot of videos online and stuff he was doing out there, man. This past weekend, man. And very just again, man, they got to make an example out of this guy, bro. And not only that, Karmelo Anthony's family need to use his statements and the things he said to basically help in their appeal, because this man threatened the jury. No question about it. Right? So again, right? You don't and you don't joke about carrying out a murder on a black man or a black young man at a courthouse. That's what we doing? Okay, buddy. If that's what we doing, and then like I said, you guys can see right here the stuff he posts on his page, bro. Stone cold racist, man. Look at this, y'all. This is the stuff he's posting. Now, look at this, y'all. Look at that guy standing behind him right there. I want y'all to see something. Y'all see that guy standing right there beside him? Let me show y'all this. Y'all see that guy standing right there? See that guy standing right there? Looking. Black folks, I'm trying to tell y'all something. I want y'all to understand one thing. Do not respond to cats like this. He's got a bulletproof vest on. Right? Now that's for a reason. Right? Because if y'all get tied up and somebody comes up behind and starts popping, he got a bulletproof vest on. Now listen to what I'm saying to all of y'all. Black folks, do not buy into this. Don't do it. And the cops are standing right there. So if it do pop off, he can say, hey, this is a stand your ground state. Now, the guy right there, I wonder if he's holding something right there. I wonder if he's holding something on him underneath that shirt. The guy that's standing in the background. I wonder. What do you guys think? You guys think he's holding something? What do you think? Look at him standing right there behind him. I'm trying to see if he got a bulge in that shirt. He's definitely got people over there. Right? Now, the black folks that's out there, they're kind of standing back off this guy. Right? But look at those two guys. Look. So there's two guys standing behind him right there. Now, peep what's going on now. They get you to jump off. You jump off and swing on this cat, right? And then the other guy from behind you, he comes, and what do you think happens? And then they say self-defense. Then they say self-defense. And this is what he was doing. I told you, I peeped that shit they was doing. He was going up to every black person outside. He went up to every black person outside and was pulling that same shit. I got the pictures to prove it. He literally, and check it out, y'all. That's why I told y'all the guy. Now you see the guy standing beside him in that hat? Now look at this again. I want everybody to look at this that's paying attention. Because this is what they was trying to do. They was trying to catch a body out this mug. And y'all smash the like button, share the video. Look at that guy standing beside him right there. You see that guy with that hat on right there? Does everybody see that in that video? Do y'all see the guy standing behind Jake with that hat on? Right? Do y'all see him? Now, I told y'all, I see everything. I peeped the whole scenery, bro. They was trying to kill somebody out there. They was trying to get a free body. They wanted somebody to punch him, attack him, so they could get off on that dude. Now, check this out. So he's arguing with the one black person, right? Now peep this, peep what I'm telling y'all now. Now look at that guy standing. That guy's always standing on point. He's not even looking at Jake. He's looking at everybody else like, yeah, as soon as one of these Negroes pop off, I'm letting off. Now think about what I just said to y'all. Think about what I just said to y'all. Now, check this out. When I show y'all this picture right here, look at that hat right there above that girl's braids. You see that hat? Now, that's a whole different black person he's talking to. That same guy standing right there. He's never looking at Jake like I'm looking to see what you're saying. He's always looking the other way. It's like he's lookout, right? So somebody jumps. Now, and this guy, he don't even got a bulletproof vest on. He ain't worried about them coming at him. That guy don't even got a bulletproof vest on. Now peep this shit I'm showing y'all. Look at the little hat right there above the black girl's head. You see that? This is why I be trying to tell y'all this shit, bro. So this is what they own out there at the courthouse. This is the same shit Chubb was doing, but Chubb was going out there by himself. And then he had a cameraman sometimes. This dude, that's his guy, right? I'm telling y'all this, right? And I don't think he's no bodyguard, bro. That dude, to me, he's not no bodyguard, bro. To me, I know what he's there for. I know what he's there for. I am not no idiot, bro. I watch this shit. I peep this shit, bro. I'm not no idiot, bro. Even if you rewind this and you look at his motions, right? Look. Just look at him the whole time. He's got his hands by his waist the whole time. His hands don't never move that waist. Peep now. Ready to draw down. Ready to draw down. You see that? Ready to draw down. His hands is on his waist the whole time. Now, this is what they was trying to do outside the Carmelo Anthony trial. Catch a free body, yo. That's what Chubb was doing, bro. And then but he was out there literally telling black folks, don't chimp out, don't chimp out. You can watch every video. You'll see that same guy just standing right there waiting like he ready to pop off. And guess what? He's smart. If that is security, and somebody punches this dude for saying that he's going to unalive that boy, they're going to murk their ass right there. They're going to murk him right there on site. They're going to murk him right there on site. Peep what I just told y'all. Peep what I just told y'all. Right? And to the person who said it's a bodyguard, you're missing my point. You guys are not understanding my point. That's not the point. The point is that he's trying to get a free black body. He's trying to get a free murder. Him having a bodyguard makes it even easier. Because if somebody starts punching and attacking him, he can say, hey, man, I just had my bodyguard. My bodyguard shot him. And guess what? The bodyguard don't even got a vest on. The bodyguard ain't got a vest on. He the only one with a vest. Why is that? Because if he gets tangled up with a black person and the bodyguard starts shooting, guess what? None of those bullets, if it goes through the black person, it ain't going to hit him. Not in the chest. Use your brains, man. Black folk, use your brains, man. They was ready that day, bro. They was ready that day, bro. And that's the sad part about it, bro. And I'm happy that none of the black folks popped off and did nothing crazy because they was ready. Look at him, y'all. He was ready. Look at him, bro. He looking around. That's how bodyguards do, bro. That's what bodyguards do. They not looking at you. They looking around everywhere else. People don't say to y'all. So he's on point, right? Now, here's another thing I noticed. The cops in this video, look at the cops right there. Look at the cop with that cowboy hat on. They hear all this shit. They not even trying to get him out of there. People I just told y'all, the cops not even trying to get him out of there, bro. Why is that? I noticed that in this picture too. Why isn't the cops trying to get this guy out of there? Right? You got a cop right there in the left-hand corner of your screen. They see this. Look, he's pointing his finger in this black guy. And they're right there. It's like they don't even give a shit. You can see the earpiece in the vest on the cop right there. They see this. They're not even paying attention to this guy. So when I say these things that I say to y'all, I ain't just coming in here saying that for no reason. I'm saying it because I know what the hell I'm looking at. I know what I'm looking at. Right? Show y'all something else. Right? Hold on, you guys. Show y'all something else. Show y'all something else. Now, he's saying this stuff and this rhetoric right in front of the cops. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this, bro. I'm putting y'all on the game tonight, man. Now, look at this dude right here, bro. He's saying this right in front of the sheriff, bro. Now, you tell me, this is outside the Karmelo Anthony trial, the day before the jury went to do the ruling. Now, look at this. This is Jake Lang. This is Jake Lang, bro. So watch this right here. Watch this right here. Black supremacists. Listen to this. You guys are complicit in the murder of white people. Now, listen now. Listen now. Now, right there, he said Karmelo Anthony should be swinging from that tree. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that shit, bro? And the cops right there. That ain't nothing but the devil, my nigga. The cops right there, bro. Let me play it again. Cop ain't even care. He said Karmelo Anthony should be swinging from that tree right there. No sound? We ain't got no sound? Yo, can y'all hear me in the comments? Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Y'all can't hear it? Man, tell me y'all can't hear it, man. Hold on, man. Don't y'all be capping with me, man. How is it muted? Hold on. I didn't mute it. I didn't mute it. Oh, y'all can hear me? All right, bet that. Bet that. Y'all can hear me? Okay, cool. Hold on. Y'all can't hear the video y'all said? Y'all can't hear the video? Hold on. Can y'all hear the video? Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear the video. Let me know if y'all can hear it right now. Now, did y'all hear that right there? Y'all didn't hear that? When he pointed his finger up, I'm going to tell you what he said. He said Karmelo Anthony should be swinging. He pointed his finger up. He said Karmelo Anthony should be swinging from that tree right there. He said that right in front of the cop. Cop ain't do nothing. The cop ain't do nothing. Now think about this. This is exactly what he said. Now, he calls Karmelo a racist murderer and says that he should be hanging from a tree. This is crazy work. Listen to this. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all can hear that right there. Could y'all hear that? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear that. Could y'all hear what I just played right there? No, y'all couldn't hear what I just played? Hold on, you guys. This is cap, man. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, chat. Chat, hold on one second. Let me get it back up. Now I want y'all to see what he did with this black man right here. Let me know if y'all can hear this now.
Community. You don't stand no shit. Whatever you talking about, the motherfucking lie.
Now, could y'all hear that? Let me know in the comment section if y'all can hear that. When I press play right there, could y'all hear that? Y'all can hear that? Now, let me go back to the other one, since y'all can hear that. Let me go back to this other one, right? This is what they doing, bro. Look, check it out, y'all. So this is when he said he should be hanging from a tree. Listen to this.
Black supremacist bullshit. You guys are complicit in the murder of white people. Irina Zarusky, Henry Goldman, Austin Metcalf. Where's the justice? 400 years. Where's the justice? 400 years. Carmelo Anthony should be swinging from that tree.
Carmelo Anthony should be swinging from that bleep. This is what this guy said. Right there. Right there. And he wanted a black person to crash out, y'all. He wanted this guy right here, this one right here, he wanted him to crash out, bro. And I tell you why. He wanted him to crash out because of that. Look.
Whatever you talking about, the motherfucking lie.
Now, he said something that's a stone cold lie. Y'all see the guy in the wheelchair behind him right there? That's apparently one of his supporters. He said that the Black Panthers threatened to unalive that guy outside of Carmelo Anthony's trial. Stone cold lie. You don't even see no Black Panthers close to them guys. But that's what he's saying now, since he's been arrested. He said, oh, well, the Black Panthers, they threatened me, and they threatened to unalive my supporter right there in the wheelchair, the guy right behind him in the wheelchair. Right? Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all that's going on. Listen.
Community. You don't stand no shit. Whatever you talking about, the motherfucking lie.
Now, see, here's the thing. That dude right there, don't hit him, bro. Don't hit that dude, bro. Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna get you up out of here. This is the reaction they want, y'all. So his mans can come over there and blast. Because as soon as black dude would have swung, what you think they would have did? He got a bulletproof vest on for a reason. Right? He got a bulletproof vest on for a reason. Now watch black dude. Black dude he don't touch him, right? Look, black dude don't touch him, but black dude is about to, he wanted to hit him. Black dude want to get on him so bad, bro. It's crazy, right? Now, look what he's trying. Now, look, y'all. Now, y'all see that person come up right there? Now, when they thought it was going to get real physical, now the dude in the cowboy hat comes up. Now, watch this. He comes up. That's the sheriff. Now, the sheriff come up and grab the black guy after he initiated it. This is after he initiated. They letting all that go on. And then, once the black dude gets upset and responds, now they come get the black dude off of him. That's crazy, man. And this is a race type of stuff he's inciting. And he did all this outside the Carmelo Anthony trial. Look at this, y'all. Look at this, y'all. So he's surrounded by all his little buddies. Right? Look, y'all. and the cops are standing right there protecting this guy. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And only when, let me say this again, only when, let's put this back up. Now, only when old boy came up and called his ass out, right? Only when he pulled up and called his ass out. Let me show y'all that. Only when that happened, now they don't came, hold on. They don't came and bought the charges now. Let me show y'all this. Now, they don't came. Hold on, you guys. Chat, let me show y'all this. Now, as y'all see, and I posted this video on my X. Make sure y'all follow me on X. Now, this is when, after all that shit popped off and he made those threats, that's Karmelo Anthony's representative. He goes outside once because somebody told him what happened. So he goes outside and he says this. And then they come with the terroristic threat charges on him. And they say that that's when they say that he threatened to basically, if the jury did not find Karmelo Anthony guilty, he was going to handle it himself. So this is what he said then.
We even have saw the white nationalist Jake Lang come out here and say insinuatory threats to the life of Karmelo Anthony, to hang from a tree, and even to allude that Karmelo Anthony should be shot in the head. Our organization asked that the Collin County District Attorney's Office, as well as the Sheriff Department and the McKinney Police Department, open up a criminal investigation to those terroristic threats. There is no place for racism, bigotry, and white supremacy ideology in public.
Now, when he said that, they went and they came with the charges. That's what happened, y'all. And now, since he been hit, he didn't think, see, this fool thought he was within the law, but he didn't know he violated the law with the things that he said. He didn't know that he crossed that line and violated the law. He thought that he was well within his rights, right? That's what he thought, right? He thought, well, I'm within my rights. I'm cool. No, you weren't within your rights. And you're not cool, right? So, what happened, chat? What happened, chat? So now he got arrested. And now, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Now, he's saying that the black guards attacked him and beat the shit out of him in the Dallas County Jail. Read the first line. If this ain't some demonic shit, I don't know what it is. And that's a picture of him and that they got of him today. I don't see no marks on this dude. So that's the picture. That's the picture today of when they went and yanked his ass up and hit him with that $1 million bond and told him that, you know, he put threats on the proceedings and basically threatened that if the jury didn't find Karmelo guilty. And he didn't think that. He thought, oh, this is just freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. No, you can't. And now he's crying. And this is why I tell y'all, he's making excuses now and saying, oh, well, I was just joking, man. See, look at his statement. Now he say, oh, I was just joking, y'all. I was joking when I said that I was going to give Karmelo Anthony the capital punishment myself. Think about that. Now you joking. Now, not only is he joking, now he said that, read the fourth paragraph. He said, in fact, there were literally Black Panthers outside the courthouse telling me if the sheriffs won't hear, they would bleep him from a tree. And they threatened to push one of his supporters in a wheelchair into traffic and unalive him. Boy, this dude's a stone cold liar. He's a racist. He's a race baiter. And he may have really hurt the case by doing all that dumb shit. Right? But now read the second paragraph. He talk about, oh, I was just joking. Fuck you mean you joking? You joking now because you in prison? I mean now because you in jail? Now they don't throw this idiot in solitary confinement. So they don't throw him in solitary confinement. He only get out 3 hours a week, and he gonna be sitting in jail for months until his case hit the courts. How about, because he ain't gonna get that bail money? So he's telling everybody, hey man, y'all gotta donate to me, man, to help me get my bond. No, you the same dude that was saying that Karmelo Anthony shouldn't be able to use his money for bond. You want to use your money for bond? Nah, we're not working like that, dog. And like I said, he's been posting this stuff all the time. He has been provoking things. Look, he has been backing up Chud the Builder. All this stuff he been doing, bro. Look, going out here, bothering people, antagonizing people. Listen to this, y'all.
Culture and thought it was cool to Austin Metcalf has said because Karmelo Anthony grew up watching thugs in the rap culture.
Look, so this is what he's saying outside. Oh, he grew up watching thugs and rap culture. Did you hear this? This is the most racist, diabolical talk I've ever heard, bro. But this is the type of shit that they're pushing and they're behind. Listen to this.
Austin Metcalf has said because Karmelo Anthony grew up watching thugs in the rap culture and thought it was cool to carry a fucking knife to attract me. In your community, if you want to lead your community, call out your community for thuggish behavior. They're celebrating the thug first. He was the thug. He bullied.
Yo, that dude ready to pop somebody in the background, y'all. That dude in that background, watch how he moving. Hey, everybody, hey, chat, watch this. I want y'all to peep something, chat. That dude that's in the background with that hat on right there, with the little squiggly shit on top. Yo, he ready to pop something, bro. Watch how he moving the whole time, bro. He got his hands don't move from his waist. Watch this guy, y'all. I don't miss shit. Watch him. Watch him the whole time, y'all. And he ain't even looking at him. He looking at all the people that's around to see what's going to pop off.
Austin Metcalf has said because Karmelo Anthony grew up watching thugs in the rap culture and thought it was cool to carry a fucking knife to attract me. In your community, if you want to lead your community, call out your community for thuggish behavior. They're celebrating the thug first. He was the thug. He bullied this man was a Christian and a student scholar athlete. He was a student scholar athlete.
He's in that stage.
Question: will you condemn the $600,000 that was raised to Karmelo Anthony's account?
No, I'm not.
And you're not serious about being a Christian.
Why would you do that?
Now, once again, they trying to get black folk to crash out, bro. Look at this dude right here, bro. They trying to get him to crash. Now, you ask yourself a question. Why wouldn't the cops shut this down immediately? Why wouldn't the cops separate both sides? I want everybody that's listening to this video to think about this. Why wouldn't the cops separate both sides before it got out of control? All it takes is a split second. They know that. The cops know that. It's almost like they want something to go down. Peep that shit, y'all. It make me so mad, bro, because they tried to race bait and rage these people. And the cops sitting right there. The cops can separate them, say, hey, man, you go over there, bro. They ain't doing it. They letting them come face to face. Y'all, I don't think y'all really understand how mad that shit got my blood boiling, man. Listen to this, y'all. Now look at the cop. The cop is watching this the whole time. Look at him. That's a cop right there. It's two cops. The other cop acting like I ain't even see what he's saying. I don't see it. The cop is like, I don't see shit. I don't hear all this racist stuff that Jake is saying, right? I don't see that these guys are face to face and this shit may get out of control. He's not even trying to stop it. He's not even trying to say, hey, man, y'all go over there, y'all go over there. He don't care. Peep what I said to y'all now. But when when him and the other black guy got into it, you saw how the cop, when the black dude and him got closer, you saw how the cop threw the black dude off. Now peep this, y'all. Peep this.
A white boy. Shut that truck. What is that? How many times? Shut it. A white motherfucker.
Now listen. Now y'all seen the cop lean over to try to break him up? He ain't, bro, that's racist than a mofo, man. Bro, chat. Look at the cop in the hat right there. He tried to lean over, push the black guy back. Jake is standing beside him. He didn't tell Jake, hey, man, go over there and calm down somewhere. Nope. Bro, this is crazy. Bro, watch this again. Watch the movement of the cop right there. Watch how he moved forward against the black dude, right? So it's like they got all kind of protection for this stone cold racist. Peep that shit. Soon as black dude say something, now he leaned towards the black dude. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. Black dude ain't even reach out his hand. The cop have already made a move to go forward. He already made a move to go to the black guy. Peep this shit now. Peep what I'm telling y'all. Look at it. Peep it. Peep it. Now, you don't even see the black guy's hand in the photo. So his hand is nowhere near his face. And look at the guy behind him, y'all. Oh, he ready to shoot. Didn't I tell y'all this? Didn't I tell y'all that boy in the hat right behind him? That boy in the hat right behind him, he ready to shoot. He ready to shoot. He the dude. If I'm there, he the dude I'm watching. He the dude I'm watching. In the hat right behind the sign, that's the dude I'm watching. He ready to squeeze at any time. He ready to pop off. That's facts. Do y'all not see that? Now look at that dude right there behind him. That dude, he the one. That is the guy. That's the guy. He just waiting. Now think about what I said to y'all, bro. Peep this shit again. That's why I told y'all. I watch these videos to see how this shit was going down. Now look at dude, y'all. Look. So he's behind Jake. Now look at him. When you see that dude get closer, look at him, y'all. Look. Look how he looking at dude, bro. Look how he looking, y'all. He's not even looking at Jake. He looking right at that black guy. As soon as black dude put his hands on Jake, he gonna catch a body. That's why y'all gotta watch this. When y'all out and about in these places, y'all have to watch how this shit is going down, bro. They new thing is, get me a security guard that's armed to shoot. So if anybody touch me, we got a license to pop his ass. Peep that. So I'm showing y'all, smash the like button, what's going on. Now peep this right here, y'all. Peep. Look how he looking the whole time. See, he not worried about nothing because this dude, look. So he's looking over to the left. He looking everywhere. The dude behind Jake, he's scoping the scenery. Look, his hands never leave his waist. Now look at the cop telling the black dude, you got to back up. What the fuck you mean? Now the girl telling him, what you mean he got to back up? Now dude, he getting real mad. Now look at the cop. Cop don't put his hand on dude. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Playboy. And I've been peeping all them videos just to see how that shit was going down. I wanted to see it. That boy ain't getting no fair trial, man. That boy ain't getting no fair trial, bro. That boy ain't getting no fair trial, y'all. Can't nobody tell. I'm not convinced. I'll never be convinced that boy got a fair trial. That boy ain't getting no fair trial. He ain't getting no fair trial, man. Right? Didn't get one at all. Right? He ain't get one. Right? Sad, man. Sad. Sad, bro. Truly bothered by this situation, man. Right? Truly bothered. For everybody who don't understand. Right? So it had to mean something to everybody that's watching this stuff, man. For all of you guys. Now look at this, y'all. Hold on. I want to show y'all this. Now look at this crap. Listen, y'all.
Tiered standard of justice, so a really soft glove treatment because they're black, and these
listen
because they're black and these woke judges treat a really really soft glove treatment because they're black, and these woke judges are trying to set a two-tier standard of justice. So that's actually incorrect information. The exorbitant rate of $1.25 million bond for Chud the Builder is unprecedented.
Okay, and what do you have to say about Anthony?
Well, Karmelo Anthony, we understand that this man was not like an upstanding citizen. We've seen photos of him with guns. We've seen photos of.
He says Karmelo Anthony was not an upstanding citizen. He said they seen Karmelo with guns. Where did you see Karmelo? Has anybody in this stream seen a picture of Karmelo with a gun? Somebody got to tell me this. Because I haven't seen. Have anybody seen Karmelo Anthony with pictures with guns? The only person I saw a picture with guns was the Metcalf boys. Have anybody seen Karmelo Anthony with pictures with guns? Y'all got to tell me this because I haven't seen it. Please tell me. This man said that they seen Karmelo Anthony with pictures with guns. Where he seen that at? Where he seen that at? This is what he's telling and saying outside the courthouse. So I had to ask y'all to really find out if that's true. Right? No. They said that he saw. No, you're not listening to what I'm saying. He said that he saw Karmelo Anthony with guns. I'm asking, where did he see Karmelo Anthony with guns? That's all I want to know. Somebody got to tell me that. He said he seen Karmelo. Listen to it again.
What do you have to say about Anthony?
Well, Karmelo Anthony, we understand that this man was not like an upstanding citizen. We've seen photos of him with guns. We've seen photos of him using drugs. We've seen photos of him giving kind of demonic faces, flipping off the camera, lighting lighters on fire. And so he was a troublesome kid, and he went to a track meet with a knife for no reason. I mean, I used to run track and field in high school. I never even heard of that. And so he had premeditated intentions to get into trouble. And when Austin Metcalf simply asked a young man to leave his tent because he wasn't part of that school and that team, the man plunged a knife into his heart, and he needs to be tried for a death penalty.
Death penalty. Look at this. Do y'all see this? Bro.
This needs to be.
Hold on, I gotta look this up, chat. That made me feel away. I gotta look this up. Hold on one second, you guys. Has Karmelo Anthony been seen holding guns in any photos? I gotta look this up, you guys. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Let me see. They say that Karmelo Anthony had an air gun. They're saying that it was an air gun. An airsoft gun. You know, Lord Jesus have mercy. Hold on, y'all.
Set a standard in America that we cannot have young black men roaming around our streets, racistly looking to victimize white people. We need to set the standard here. And the fact that he's out on bond is a danger to society. The next mailman that goes to his door in his house, all of a sudden could be jabbed with a knife as well. Karmelo Anthony should not be on the streets. And me being a January 6th political prisoner, I had no criminal record. I was held for 1,467 days without ever being given bond, not even a number that they gave me. And I have no criminal record, and I did not hurt anybody. To see this two-tier standard of justice that I suffered 4 years and 6 days in a prison cell, while this murderer is out running free, he's getting to play Xbox and eating Cheetos on his couch. It personally hurts my heart understanding what I had to go through in the deep state weaponization in Washington, D.C., and how he's being treated with kid gloves here in Texas.
And what are you hoping comes of this?
We need the death penalty. We need a swift, and Austin Metcalf's life needs to be avenged, and Karmelo Anthony needs to be put to death.
And what would you like to say for your final words?
Well, white lives matter, and we're seeing in America right now this understanding that if you're white and you're being victimized, if you're being brutalized, that you do not have the same rights, not only in the courtroom, but the police officers. Henry Novak, this young man in England, he was stabbed by a Sikh, by a brown individual, and they actually handcuffed this man's hand behind his back. The video just came out yesterday and let him bleed to death because he was alleged to have made a racist comment to the man. So the police immediately treated him as a perpetrator of the crime, while the man who stabbed him stood there and, basically said he was being racist and he attacked me first. Henry Novak's blood, Austin Metcalf's blood, Irina Saruski's blood cries out for justice, and we need to set a standard of equal treatment under the law. The 14th Amendment. We cannot.
Why does he have Charlie's picture up? Did a black man do that to Charlie? Is he saying that a black man did that to Charlie? Hold on. Is that what he's saying? Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Stood there and, basically said he was being racist and he attacked me first. Henry Novak's blood, Austin Metcalf's blood, Irina Saruski's blood cries out for justice, and we need to set a standard of equal treatment under the law. The 14th Amendment. We cannot have one class of citizens being treated differently than another. Everybody deserves in America to have the same rights.
Absolutely.
Yo, man. Oh, God, bro. Oh, man. Bro, this dude right here, bro. This cat right here, he takes the cake, man. He takes the cake, bro. Look at this, you guys. He even went to the stadium where this man passed away, bro. This dude is crazy. Hold on, bro. Look at this chat.
Frisco or anybody not being trespassed from anywhere.
Hey, we're tired of this. Frisco has been changed. Y'all are doing your job tonight.
Thank you.
I love.
There's the blood stain. There is the blood stain. It's red still. Austin Metcalf's blood. Lord Jesus, help us. It's crying out for justice. His killer is home right now. I got to get out of here before the police come. I just hopped the fence to get in here. His blood is crying out for justice. We need that killer behind bars. We will not rest. We need to protect white Americans. This scourge of black violence is too much. Kendall Stadium.
Thank you. I love cops, but you guys, this is pathetic.
Destroy my First Amendment right to lead this rally today.
Look at that. Love y'all, man.
This is why.
Thank you for your service.
Like that,
Don't never give up the fight. Keep on fighting, Americans. Don't give up your country to the Muslims and the Hindus. Stand together. We need to stand against.
Amen.
This is weaponization.
Y'all heard this? So the person said, have his charges been made public? Yeah, he's been charged with making terroristic threats and also the comments he made about the jury. He's been charged for that right now. As you guys can see right here on your screen, he's been charged. I'm going to outline it for you. It's right there. Oh, shucks, my bad, y'all. It's right there, you guys. He's been charged with making a terroristic threat to place the public in fear of serious bodily injury, interrupting public services, or influencing a government following his repeated appearances at rallies outside of the Collin County Courthouse. So when he went out there and he basically said that if the jury does not convict Karmelo Anthony of first-degree murder, he was going to take that situation into his own hands and do what he had to do. That basically could have influenced the jury. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So that's why he has $1 million bail. Right? So that charge is the more serious charge than all the other little penny ante charges. See, he thought that the shit he was doing was only going to get him these little penny ante charges. He didn't think that they was going to hit his ass for that $1 million bond. And he didn't think that what he said was going to be a felony. He didn't think that. He didn't think that what he said on the courthouse grounds was going to be as impactful as it was. So it backfired on him. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.